an almanac is like a garden's Bible. You know, it tells them stories, the time zones, when to plant, what soil's good, and talks about pest control and pruning. Everything you need, the tips of how to grow, was in this Farmer's Almanac. And that's just like the Bible. It tells us everything we need to grow. The pruning, the pests, it tells you all about the time zones, the planting, the good planting. All of that's just like in the Bible.
Yeah.
So the Farmer's Almanac was just like that. But then the farmer has all crops, just like the picture shows. The farmers want all kinds of crops for their gardens, but the tomato plant is the favorite. Because it was his favorite, the farmer has to take a lot more time with it. And so at the beginning of this story here, it starts with the seed. And there's many types of different tomato plants in the world, but back in the old days there wasn't. There was only a certain few. And Dad said that that his grandma, when he was little, that they lived out in the farm, and so they would only get tomatoes. It only comes once a year, and in Oklahoma weather, Arkansas weather, whatever, between the one season, that they would they looked forward to getting the tomatoes, and because it was sweet and fresh off the vine. And he remembers that Grandma would take the seeds off, the first tomatoes off the vine, put them in the creek where they get cold, and then she'd slice them up for dinner with it, nice and cold. But it starts with the seed. And if y'all could see the seeds, they're really, really tiny. They're tiny. They're really tiny.
Yeah.
And when Dad told me about the seeds, to me they're dead. They're dead. I mean, they're completely dried out. And if you plant a seed that's not dried out, it just molds, dies. So, but with the seed, the farmer knows that he wants to plant tomatoes. But in order to have a tomato, to get started with his crops or whatever he does, you got to have a good soil. So I have some sand here and some dirt, just for examples to show you what I'm talking about. If you put sand, if you plant a seed and plant, there's nothing for there. Sand does not hold water, it doesn't retain water, and doesn't retain the nutrients and vitamins that a seed has to grow. So just like this water, I'll show you this stick. If I put the water in here, it floods and the seed died. It moves. So that's why farmers don't really use sand. And that's kind of like when you want a good crop, kind of like a good church. You don't want to start your seeds, plant your seeds in sand because they're going to wash away, it's going to die. But if you plant in dirt, a steady church, it'll hold the water and hold the nutrients and stuff. And I can say that I've been to churches where I felt like it was on sandy, built on sandy soil. So when you plant the seeds, there'll be something to, hold on to and stuff.
Right.
And the farmer tills the land and plows. And they're in rows, kind of like church rows for people that are planted.
That's neat.
So the farmer is kind of like our pastor. That way they tend to our needs. But as the plant grows, when you plant the seeds, I'm so nervous, y'all.
You're good. Good. Really good.
As you plant the seed and they start to grow, and I've got these little samples here, these little tiny leaves, and as you can see, just on this live plant, these teeny tiny branches coming up, they're called sucker leaves. That's the real name of it. And Dad when I would tell Dad my stories about different church things and how I was hurt or life's trials or something, he'd say those little things need to be snipped off. And they're not hurting the plant. They're not hurting the plant at all. Those are little sucker fish that drop us down, like people snide remarks when you first get in church, and you don't have to dress that way. Well, those are just little sucker fish. Let's just cut them off.
That's awesome.
So that's why. And as the plant grows, you just cut them off. You're not hurting the plant. You're strengthening the stem.
Wow.
So as the plant grows and blooms, that's what. But as the heirloom seed is what I was going to say is, the heirloom is, what is an heirloom? It's a treasured item that's passed down from generation to generation. And Dad said that he had kept for years plant. Of course, he had lost them, I'm sure, but he had tried to get those seeds because an heirloom tomato compared to a hybrid. I don't know if you ever go to a restaurant and the heirloom seeds are more treasured and brought down from generations, and a hybrid, kind of the flash you go, you know, they're commercialized and all this stuff. But through the years, if you hang on to the heirloom, you get the seed's fresh, it's red, it's homegrown compared to store-bought right now. So we see all these churches around that are grown by mass quantities, they're all hybrids.
Wow.
They're nothing like the heirloom. And so the only disadvantage
pretty
about
awesome.
an heirloom is that
Wow.
the only thing that's different is that they don't grow as many. You have to grow numerous plants to get the finished product, but what you get is what you get. But Dad always told me that a true farmer will have an extra plant. Let's say he's got 10 plants in a row. He'll plant an extra plant just because that plant will not probably bloom, probably won't bear fruit, but it'll give that other plants, you know, the nutrients they need, and it'll die, or it'll take from them. So that extra plant. So sometimes there's people that are